19th.
Good afternoon. My name is David Lane. I'm with Samuel Rodriguez, and we're with Bulldog Rooter. Today's date is November 8th, 2016. It's about almost 5 o'clock, and we are looking at the, we're about to do a video inspection for the main line of 904 West 19th Avenue here in Spokane, Washington. What we're looking at right now is the city sewer trough. We're out about 105 feet. We're gonna go forward a little bit so you can see that. I'm gonna start pulling back, and I'm gonna describe what we see to you, the line and what shape it's in, and anything that might
cause some issues inside of the line down the road. So as we said before, this is the end of the sewer line itself. We'll start pulling back.
What we're looking at here is clay tile pipe. This pipe is set in 2 to 5 foot sections, and you can see right here, here's a joint. The joints are the most problematic area because over time the pipe settles and it tends to offset right there at the joint. That's why they're the most problematic area. As we continue to pull back, we will see some roots. We got a large root intrusion here at 100 feet. My camera lens is about 1.5 inches thick, and you can see the water right there. It's draining down ever so slightly. I'm going to continue to pull back, and the problem with the roots is any solid waste, any toilet paper, things like that, they get caught on the roots and they can cause a blockage. It'll slowly drain over time, but it's definitely a problem area. You can see the solids accumulating here because of that root intrusion.
You can see that also inside of our line right now. It looks like the lens is a little bit blurry. That's actually sewer gases inside of the line. When we go through water, it might be able to kind of clear up a little bit.
There's a separation. Nothing too significant. Going to continue to pull back, passing the 92 foot mark here.
You can see some swirl marks in the line where someone cabled this before, and just a tiny little bit of roots. These roots definitely come in at the seams of all of these tile joints right here. And you'll see that, you know, this is slightly separated. All those little separations, you'll see just that little bit of pipe right there sticking out. Those are very, very minor. I've seen it to where you have one piece of pipe here and the other one separated in the ground and settled over time to where this is the only little bit of pipe you have left. It's just that small little section. So it's definitely, the pipe itself looks like it's in pretty good condition so far. The only issue is roots, and we usually suggest to get roots cabled out every 1 to 2 years, and with the large mass of roots that we've seen kind of pushing out through this line, and as we pull back we'll definitely see a lot more. It's just a buildup of roots over time. You guys let them grow for, you know, a little while, which, you know, isn't always that good. What'll happen is the bigger the roots grow, the bigger that separation gets, and you have bigger holes inside of your line. And yeah, so it's normal to see we got some roots right here and a little bit of just kind of sludge buildup, which the roots are catching on to. That root looks like it's all coming from actually one joint right there. That's what we pushed through. So you can see, you know, it's kind of where we put our camera through and poked a hole in this stuff, but it would definitely be best to...
we need to have that cleaned out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. This root intrusion's here at 70 feet. Pretty healthy one. Pretty healthy root intrusion. Recommend cabling for sure.
Yeah, look at that.
Another little one here at 60 feet.
You can see those roots almost take up like half the diameter of the pipe.
Yeah.
So it looks like the cause of the issue was just, you know, stuff was threatening to back up because of these roots. And there's just little holes for it to scoot by and get by and make everything do okay. But yeah, you guys are definitely getting close to the back up here. Some more
It needs
roots.
to be cleaned out, Nita.
I hope so.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, stop throwing roots down the line.
I didn't think those seeds would
Pretty healthy root intrusion here at 53
It's a
feet.
pretty ugly looking thing. That's mostly stool buildup and whatnot just stuck on it. So.
Continuing to pull back.
The integrity of the pipe itself looks like it's in pretty great condition. All the separations have been very, very minor, if any. And yeah, it's just roots find their way into this line, and once they do, they grow pretty well. Slowly feeding it over the years. So.
And you do recommend every 2 years or so.
Yeah, every 1 to 2 years is usually best. Some are more problematic than others. So. But with your line being in good shape, and with how long it's taken these guys to grow,
It's been a while.
I'd say probably you guys should be safe for, every 2 years. But.
So you guys cleaned it out today?
Yes, ma'am.
All
Going to continue to pull back here.
I want to see that. Tell me when you're in this pipe here.
Yes, sir.
The one under the floor here.
26 feet. Did we pop out? No. So we did this whole video inspection from the floor drain clean out. Here pretty shortly, we're in cast iron pipe now. We'll be coming into that floor drain clean out. Looks like right now. So right here is that 1.5 inch line in the floor drain
Okay.
going into the main line. That's that connection right there. It's normal to see rust debris and whatnot, but as far as rust debris goes, you guys definitely don't really have an issue in that factor. No lint at all really getting into it, even though we did just put a lot of water in, so we could have knocked some stuff out. But it looks great. I mean, as I've put my camera in floor drains where I cannot see anything at all until I get out to the main line. And I pull my whole thing back, and just this whole entire cable we have here is completely black. So, yeah. Looks like right here's we're coming out of the floor drain.
Okay.
This is David and Sam with Bulldog Rooter, and this is the floor drain we just did our video inspection from. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.